What's going on, everybody? Man Cave here. Basically what we're going to do in this video is, yes, I know there's a shitload of RCs sitting here on the table. And of course, don't forget the ones hanging on the shelf. I've had questions before on all these, on what they're running. So I'm going to go over the specs of all of my vehicles, starting with the Drifter / Racer, since it was hanging on the wall and the other ones have all been sitting over there on the table. This is basically a bone stock HPI Sprint 2 Flux. As you can see, there's no receiver right now and the ESC is loose. The motor is not even hooked in because I'm actually going to be using the 5700 kilovolt warped flux motor and ESC for the EXO build that's going to be coming up. But everything on this is bone stock down to the steering servo. The car is pretty much hands down a win-win. So we cover that body and car. Body goes back on the wall. And so does the car itself. Which I've had this car for a while now, well, over a year, and I'm still on the stock belts. I haven't gotten any rocks in there or nothing. Alright, this, we all know, the white Silverado. Currently, yes, the ESC is hanging out of it because the ESC is short-circuiting. You plug the battery in right now, it will run even and off. So I know that it's been dropped in the water one too many times, and that'll be about the 4th or 5th ESC going into that one. The specs on that one are stock SCX axles. This was a kit truck, so it's got the metal links all the way around. It had a Traxxas 2075 servo on it. I hijacked that for the recovery Ram / Jeep. But as you can see on the wall right there, I've got Traxxas 2075 servos. Even though those are for the Wraith, I have more on the way. This is powered by a 5000 milliamp nickel metal hydrate Onyx battery. We have a, hell, I don't even know which brand that is in there, but it's the receiver and transmitter 2.4 gigahertz that came off of the 8th scale Max Stone. The guy had upgraded stuff, had upgraded servo and everything. As a matter of fact, the upgraded servo is sitting on Project 2-Face. It's actually a Spextrum servo. So that's the specs for this truck. Right now it has the Tamiya CR-01 tires and wheels on it because, just like most Chevys, it breaks down all the time. Next up we have the Buckend Bronco, or the BC Bronco, the West Coast Bronco, the SoCal Bronco, whatever the hell kind of Bronco you want it to be. This one right here is running a Traxxas XL-5 ESC and a 27 megahertz receiver. It's the stock Tamiya motor that comes with the kit. It has a 2075 servo on it, which gives enough torque, and it has now the original Wraith 2.2 Ripsaws. And this one, I believe, also has, no, this one has a Venom 5000. Another 5000 nickel metal hydrate. And that's pretty much everything else on it is bone stock, so that takes care of the Bronco. Now the other one of the two, the Jeep / Ram. The specs on this truck, I've got the 2.2 mashers mounted on Rocksters, 2.2 Rocksters from Axial. I have, for an ESC in this one, I have the, that's going to come off anyways. I was checking with the lights on it earlier. This one has the brand new, actually this is the original stock Wraith slash the new Axial ESC on it, the one with the drag brake. It has a Spextrum SR300 Sport. Yep, I hear mice. It has the SR300 Surface radio. As I said, another 5000 Venom nickel metal hydrate 6L. It also has the stock Tamiya motor in it. It has the AS2 Axial Servo with the Traxxas servo saver on it. Once again, all the driveline is stock on that, except for in the rear, I no longer have a squatting issue because I have taken and mounted SCX-10 shocks to the back of it to give it the rigidity that I need, so it doesn't squat when I'm going to be putting that wrecker boom on there. So that's another CR-01 down. Ugh. Those things are heavy. And we can take the ram, shove it up on the shelf. Next up, we have the SCX RR10, and woohoo, it's the first time I ever said it right. This truck currently, this was the original Craigslist build. This one, another 2075 Traxxas Servo. Once again, it's a full metal link kit. It has 2.2 axial rocksters with HPI rock grabbers mounted reverse tread pattern. Stock Wraith shocks on it because this is the one that did have the Integi big bores. This is the one that also has the gooseneck hitch. This one is running an Onyx 5000 nickel metal hydrate 6L. But this is the one that has the Novak Timbuk2 brushless crawler system in it. Huge improvement on this size truck versus being in the Wraith. Major power, low end torque with this one. Wraith too heavy for it, so go figure. But it also has a Spectrum SR300 surface receiver. And then next up is Project Copperhead. The specs as of right now for this, well, for currently, oh, by the way, also the Silverado, the SCX RR10, the Wraith, all have MIP spline CVDs shafts on them. Alright, Project Copperhead currently has the 2.2 Mickey Thompson Baja claws mounted on HPI black chrome bead locks. These will be replaced with the TSL boggers, which I'll be cutting. As far as a battery, this one has an Onyx 5000 milliamp, another 5000 6L. I pretty much run 5000 milliamp batteries in all my rigs. They give me plenty of runtime. For the brain, this one has a Novak Rooster Crawler ESC, Spectrum SR300. Actually, no. Right now, this thing does not have the Spectrum in it. This has the stock Axial 2.4 receiver in it, so I run that on that radio. For a servo, it unfortunately has a high-tech HS645, which we all know is garbage. Integi big bore shocks that came off of the SCX RR10. I've got the top CAD steering bar and 4-link kit for it, all bought from asiatees.com. And this one is also the one that's going to be having the rear steer on it with all top CAD parts on the back end of it. And that's the reason why there's two 2075 servos and another set of STRC C-hubs sitting over there. But that takes care of the driveline on that. Now, Project Two-Face. Can't take the body off of this one because I've got it down locked pretty tight. I actually spaced with washers so this body would raise up a little bit off of the tires. This one is running a Tenergy I'm experimenting with new batteries. This one is a Tenergy 5000 milliamp 6 cell. It's running a 55 turn axial motor with a Spextrum SR300 sport surface radio. Let's see. It's got the half metal link kit, seeing how the new kits came with plastic uppers. But it is running the WB8 drive shafts. And this one is rocking the cut 2.2 RC 4-wheel drive mudslingers on Axial 8 shooters. Let's see what else. It's got stock shocks, everything on it. And of course this one has the one with the custom paint job on it. This one has not been out on the trail since it's been converted to a 2.2 for right now. This is the one that I do have the 1.9 flat irons for. I have the 1.9 mud thrashers, and I have the 1.9 Ripsaws. The Ripsaws and the mud thrashers being mounted on bead locks, and the flat irons mounted or glued to the stock kit rims. But that right there pretty much sums up all of the equipment I'm using. Of course, we got a clodbuster down there that's in parts, but this is my main radio. It's a Spextrum Dx3c, 20 model memory, $250 radio, well worth the money. We have, of course, a standard Traxxas top qualifier 2-channel radio. That's for the Bronco. We have, what is this? This is a unmarked 2.4. This is what came with the Exceed Maxstone 8, but this is what powers the Silverado. And then of course we have our Axial AX3 2.4 gigahertz radio that powers the Wraith. So everything I'm running minus the Bronco runs off of 2.4 gig. I've noticed the Bronco gets a little twitchy with the 27 megahertz on it. And then of course we've got boxes of parts down here. The Maxstone 8 over here, right now all it has on it is, I believe, the stock motors. I know you can't even see that. There you go. It's got the stock motors. It has the stock ESC on it, which, since this is an MOA crawler, it is a dual motor ESC. Everything on this is bone stock. This is what had the Spectrum Servo on it that I took off, and I have on my two-faced. Always a pain in the butt with the body pins on this. As for the slashes, they have both been stripped down. One's even, the servo's gone on it, but they're both 2-wheel drive slashes. Actually, the receiver for this slash is in the Bronco, and that Tactic radio right there is actually to my HPI. That is the stock. That is the stock radio, because believe it or not, when I bought the Sprint 2 Flux, it came with a 27 megahertz radio, not a 2.4 gig. And of course we've got the F650 body for the SCX R10. We've got the Jeep body for the CR-01. We've got, for the wall of shame, my busted 94 Ram extended cab Parma body, the original red anodized honcho body. Both slash bodies, the early 50s Chevy body for the clodbuster, the dingo body. We've got the Rays, 7 spoke wheels, split spoke. We've got stock axial hammers. There's our Ripsaws, our flat irons that are not mounted to anything, mounted flat irons, and mounted mud thrashers. I've got my Futaba Servo extensions. I have a 55 turn Novak Terraclaw motor, a stock 20 turn axial motor back there. I've got bearings, of course, my 2 Traxxas servos for the Wraith, the steering for the Wraith, the C-hubs, and then back there I have 4 spare belts, 2 each for the front and rear on the HPI, which is actually going to be turned into a rally car. And of course over here I have my stock flat irons glued, spare Tenergy 5000 7.2 stick, 3M automotive 2-way tape, cannot go wrong with this. Don't ever buy these damn Stanley zip ties, they snap because they're so brittle. And then that's pretty much it, other than the gooseneck, which is of course scale. That's going to be having some fenders built on it, some lights, the winch off of the Jeep that Mad Dog Madigan sent to me. That's going to be going on the recovery trailer. And we just got to figure out a way to wire that up and get everything running good with that. There you go, guys. That in a nutshell, except for the Komodo that I have coming, the EXO, and of course parts for everything. That is right now what is in my arsenal. I've sold a lot of my stuff, a lot of my older projects. My XR10 is gone. My what else did I have? My low C high 8 is gone. My Offna buggy is gone. Of course, I got it on nitro. My T-Maxes are gone. My Summit that I had, I was glad to get rid of that because I couldn't stand it. It was just ridiculous. It was like a E-Max. But there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Now you know all the specs on all my vehicles. And we should have some updates really soon, if not tomorrow, on Copperhead. I'm going to be checking the mail and waiting for UPS to be delivering parts. If you like what you see, give it the thumbs up, the thumbs down, either way. Don't care. As long as you're watching the video, I'll keep making them for you guys. Till then.